welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Our game tonight featuring Las Vegas as they go up against the Cavaliers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point. And for Las Vegas, they've got Zion Williamson. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Morant. And it's Edwards in at the two guard.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Leonard on the wing, defended by Strus. Cleveland with the ball. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Allen kicks to Strus. That three off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Leonard against Strus. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Giannis against Strus. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Allen a screen on Morant. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Strus missing. And here's Las Vegas. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Edwards passes to Williamson. Back to Edwards. Over Mitchell. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Williamson.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Edwards. Buries it down low. Edwards got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Caris LeVert checked in for the Cavaliers. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Allen passes to LeVert. Leonard with the steal. And he drops in the way up off the glass.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now, here's Mitchell. Drains the three-pointer.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including... from downtown.
And Morant's got the ball here for Las Vegas. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Edwards. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
LeVert kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Shot from free throw range. And it's LeVert missing. Las Vegas leading by 5. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards can't hit. Garland left side. A baseline Jay. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williamson, the pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Edwards. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Edwards got 9.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now, here's LeVert. He has yet to score. Allen, a screen on Edwards. LeVert from outside. And another miss by Cleveland. Morant surveying the D. And then Morant slams it in.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And so it's Las Vegas going into the break with a... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Jared Allen is out there with Wade. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Porter in at the 1. Porter against Morant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Williamson. Jerome, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Porter, here we go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Grant. Porter pulls it in. Cleveland trails by 8. Pass to Wade. There's the triple. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. And Edwards slams it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Cavaliers making a switch here. Okoro's checked in. Here's Jerome. Edwards defending. Porter kicks to Okoro. To the paint. Here's Jerome. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Morant with the drive. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Edwards inside. 11 points in the game. Tried to fade back in there, but it's off the mark. Porter against Morant. Out to Wade. Pass to Okoro. There's Porter with the 3. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Las Vegas. 10-point lead. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
1:52 left here in the second. Allen, a screen on Edwards. Jerome passes to Allen over Edwards. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Evan Mobley's checked in for Gene Wade. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jerome, and it's Garland in for Porter. Here's Leonard. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Allen outside. Now here's Mobley. And here's Strus for three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant reaches to Leonard. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Mitchell is double. Strus kicks to Allen. Mobley a screen on Edwards. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And that one's good. Morant.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And so it's Las Vegas, sitting at a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
They've got Antetokounmpo. Ja Morant, he's out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Williamson in at the 5. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. A 3 from Leonard. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Mitchell no good on that one. And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. Cleveland trails by 19. Now Strus. No scoring in this one. Good on the triple.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And here's Las Vegas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Garland against Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Garland against Garland. Takes a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And Las Vegas leads by 19.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Holmgren with a screen on Garland. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Las Vegas.
Very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Garland with it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Outside Garland. A three ball. No good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Mobley. Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Allen, a screen on White. Mitchell. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Las Vegas leading by 20. Here's Garland. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Williamson is checked in for Holmgren. Antetokounmpo comes in for Markkanen. Edwards, he's checked in for White. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Garland. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And Porter subbed in for Garland.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
1:12 left to play in the third. Edwards, the bounce pass. Lets the three fly. It's three. Bounded by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williamson. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. White, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And it's Garland in for Edwards. Okoro, wide open, he fires. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Garland against Porter. From past the arc. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Suggs. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
Bigger than your coverage guard. Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Here's Mobley. It's LeVert on the wing. It's deflected. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Las Vegas leads by 19. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Caris LeVert. Evan Mobley is out there with Wade. Then it's Porter. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spins. Converts after the nice spin. And Las Vegas leads by 21.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Mobley up top. Pass to LeVert. He gets it in there.
And the gracefulness with which LeVert shoots the basketball. He makes that tricky floater look easy.
Now here's Morant. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Allen's checked in for Mobley. Allen passes to Porter. Pass to Wade. Off target from outside. Las Vegas leading by 22. Let's get an update on Jarrett Allen. David, what's the status?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Cavaliers. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And Cleveland making a change here. Evan Mobley's checked in for Dean Wade. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Caris LeVert. And it's Garland in for Porter. Suggs kicks to Holmgren. Garland against Suggs. Kicks it out to Garland. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Makes it off the glass.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Las Vegas leading by 22. And here is Garland. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got 10 points here in the second half.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Garland attacking, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Mitchell in the corner. A three from Strus. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hands it from downtown.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And they double up Allen. Bounce pass from Strus. Pass to Garland. Clock at 6, and they come right back with their own three-pointers.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Here's Mobley. Good D by Williamson. Strus against Morant. .110 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A three from Leonard. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for Las Vegas. 59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that one is good from Jerome. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Suggs. And they'll get another chance.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Now Porter. Pass to Jerome. 6 feet out. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the...
Found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Ja Morant.